Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, what messages come through with the cards that do come out. So the first card we have is the Fool card. We've got the Temperance. We do have Sagittarius energy with this. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. And we have the Page of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this feels like a very authentic energy. I do feel like also having a very grounded energy within a connection with somebody. But I also feel that there's a sense of somebody who has a lot of admiration for you. And I do feel like in this connection, there is an opportunity for being able to have a connection that is one that feels like it is very nurtured when it comes to what two people are putting into it. Do you feel like because of this Queen of Pentacles and that nurturing energy, this feels like an energy of being able to have a very solid connection when being able to really build something and start something with someone. But I do feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, this feels like an energy of also being somebody who is quite grounded, somebody who is quite, I do feel like this person is somebody that is also a hard worker in the sense that when it comes to being able to show up for this connection, they're going to be there. And I do feel like also showing up for it in other ways, in more ways than just one. I feel like as far as being able to be there, as far as being able to be someone you can rely on, and even this connection being one that you can depend on with this person. I do feel like this person also having a lot of admiration for you. And with the Fool card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of someone who has a lot of feelings. I feel like also this person being in a bit of an infatuated state in this connection at this time when it comes to how they feel about you. This feels like an energy of someone who feels very excited. Do you feel like when it comes to their feelings about you and even this connection, and even when thinking about the future of this connection, it's something exciting. There could be something quite different about this person, something very new that they kind of bring to this connection, or that you bring to this connection as far as being different or from two different worlds, as far as this person kind of being of a different culture or something being different that allows for you to be able to learn from this person and this connection. With a Fool card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of also being in a state of kind of having those giddy emotions and being in a space where there's a desire to be able to really jump all in this connection and be able to take a leap of faith because of those feelings kind of motivating this person and pushing this person forward. But this person, I do feel like they're very head over heels for you. There is a sense of this person recognizing that you tick a lot of the boxes for them. With the Temperance card showing up over here, this also feels like a very calm energy. And I do feel like with the Temperance card, this feels like an energy of being able to have what feels like patience in this connection. It doesn't feel rushed, it doesn't feel forced. Do you feel like also being able to sense that within this connection, there is a sense of being able to be in connection with somebody that you're aligned with on a deep level. I do feel like also that being something that is reciprocated when it comes to those types of feelings. Do you feel like with the Temperance card, this feels like an energy of being in a space of being able to move at your own pace? And with this connection, I do feel like that's one thing you and this person have the benefit of being able to do. It benefits your connection when you move at your own pace. I do feel like also being able to really feel this connection as one that is headed towards where you want to get to with it, but it does feel like it's happening at a comfortable pace, and also being able to open up with this person and this person opening up to you happening at a comfortable pace. Do you feel like nothing's forced with the Temperance card? It feels like a divine type of a kind of connection with somebody to share as well. With the Page of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of starting from the beginning. I do feel like in the initial phases, having a very solid basis to be able to actually create something meaningful with somebody. And I do feel like your mindsets are aligned in a way that really allows for being able to create that. Do you feel like with the Page of Pentacles, this also feels like an energy of when it comes to this person is very devoted to you. I do feel like they are a kind of person who, when it comes to anything they're really involving themselves with, I do feel like there's someone who's going to be devoted to this connection. They're going to be devoted to you. I also feel like with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, there's a sense of taking this connection very seriously with you, and that happening from the onset, from the beginning. And I do feel like with the Page of Pentacles showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of being able to work quite well together. It's like the opportunity also through this connection when it comes to being able to have somebody who is a complementary partner. I do feel like with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, there could be a lot that you have the opportunity to learn from this person, or this person has the opportunity to learn from you. But this connection feels like a growing one where you both get the opportunity to learn in ways that is actually expanding your minds, and even just as far as your potential through this connection. But with the Page of Pentacles showing up over here, this person may be younger than you. There may be an age difference. But I do feel like it is something that also allows for this ability to be able to experience this supportive energy of being able to lean on somebody who either is ahead of you or is in a space where I do feel like somebody has something to offer. It does feel like there is the sense of being able to feel like there's value in what each of you bring to each other in this connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Empress. We do have Venus energy with this. You could be dealing with a Taurus or even a Libra. We've got the Two of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. And we have the Four of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. So the Five of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of a positive shift happening in this connection. I do also feel like as far as this period in time and where you are right now on an individual level as well, because of the Five of Pentacles, this also feels like an energy of healing and being able to get to a good place, from a place where you could have felt like you were kind of in a space that was less than where you would have hoped to have been. This feels like an energy of being able to have progress, of being able to experience this relief of things kind of starting to look up. I do feel like with the Five of Pentacles, this also feels like a supportive energy as far as being able to have other people also be there for you and being able to recognize that. And with this Five of Pentacles, this also feels like an energy of somebody who may have kind of put you in a position where you could have expected to be able to lean on their support or help, or their help. Being able to have that person who may have not been there be able to actually be there and kind of run to rectify that situation. So this does feel like an energy of an apology, or even just being in a space where somebody is feeling a bit like they are, do feel like remorseful and apologetic. But with the Empress card showing up over here, this feels like a very positive energy. I do feel like this person's very attracted to you again. I do feel like with the Empress card, this does feel like them being very attracted to you for your external features, your beauty. I do feel like also your internal features and all of the attributes that make up who you are. I do feel like this person being in a space where they're very attracted and very drawn to that side of you. I do feel like with the Empress card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to actually have a very good outlook. And when it comes to the potential of this connection, this person is in a very positive space. I do feel like with the Empress card, this also feels like a sense of this person being able to recognize the potential for growth and expansion here. They recognize that and they feel that in this connection. With the Two of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of you may be in a very busy season right now, or you may have a lot on your plate. So this feels like an energy of trying to be able to make time for this connection, be able to prioritize it. And do you feel like with the Two of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of being able to prioritize this connection the way that it needs? Do you feel like this Two of Pentacles showing up in the reverse also feels like this connection kind of happening at a time where it's unexpected? It may even come across a bit as an inconvenience time. With this Queen of Pentacles, this also feels like an energy of having a focus on somewhat of a project, a passion project, or work, career. Do you feel like this is an energy of being in a space where it's like you're trying to get organized to be able to prioritize this connection? But with the Four of Wands, I do feel like this connection is one that can work. I do feel like there is a sense of being able to be in connection with the ideal partner for being able to create something meaningful. With this Four of Wands, this also feels like an energy of being able to get to a very good place within this connection. And I feel like you get there together as far as being able to work together. And I do feel like when it comes to this Four of Wands, this also feels like an energy of being able to experience this feeling of security in this connection. Being able to get to a space where there's a very comfortable energy with this person, and feel like this person feels that with you too. And I do feel like also being able to build together. And with the Four of Wands, this also feels like an energy of being able to experience celebrations, especially surrounding connections. So I do feel like with the Four of Wands, this does also feel like an energy of being out in the social scenes, but also feel like there's a desire for being able to actually celebrate your connection. This may even be in the sense of being able to have other people also being able to be integrated in your connection. And do you feel like also being in a space where somebody is thinking about the long term as far as future? I even feel like kids with the Empress. So we have healing family issues. We have honeymoon. We have very soon. So the healing family issues card shown up over here. This does feel like an energy of you could be dealing with somebody who is in a space of being able to kind of focus on family as far as being able to heal relationships with either one of their parents or anyone in their family. And I do feel like that's going to play a big part in the way this person shows up for this connection, especially when it comes to the way in which they were treated in childhood. And I do feel like being able to actually get to a point where this person is recognizing a pattern stemming from that relationship and wanting to be able to heal it means this person is quite far in a personal development and even healing phase for themselves. And I feel like they're in a good space. And I do feel like there could be actually some part of this connection that's making this person want to show up as a better version of themselves, that's also making them want to tap into being able to heal connections from childhood that may actually influence their outlook on relationships. So I do feel like this person being in a space where I do feel like this connection is affecting them in a bigger way than just being able to just focus on this connection alone. There's more to it. And I do feel like it makes this connection even more meaningful to this person. I do feel like it also helps them tap into other parts of themselves. And I do feel like it's actually something this person appreciates even more about you. With the honeymoon card showing up over here, it feels like a desire to be able to kind of get away and plan a getaway within this connection with somebody. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles showing up in the reverse, this feels like a busy energy. I do feel like there's a desire for being able to kind of get away, be able to enjoy in each other's presence and time and spend time together. There could be a planning of a trip on the horizon. I do feel like that could be something that is coming up very soon, with this very soon card showing up over here. But this does feel like an energy of also being quite, when it comes to your connection, it's enjoyable. It does feel like an adventure, even with this Fool card showing up over here. Do you feel like there is also this energy of wanting to be able to kind of enter into this next stage of this connection and being excited about being able to do that with you? With the very soon card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of also being quite motivated. And I do feel like with that Page of Pentacles, it feels like an energy of being ready to be able to kind of to be able to work on a connection and being in a space where there's a desire for being able to make something work. And I do feel like with the Four of Wands showing up over here, there's all of the potential to be able to make things work in a way that is going to lead to this very, do you feel like very pleasant, very enjoyable energy when it comes to what this connection feels like. With the Four of Wands, this feels like celebrations. So I do feel like good news on the horizon as well. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.